I chose this place because it was outside both of our jurisdictions. Do you want tea?
Inspector, I responded to your invitation because I want us to understand each other.
This is Thomas Shelby, a local bookmaker from Small Heath, a man with dirt under his fingernails and war behind his eyes. And he is about to sit across from the full weight of the British Empire and walk out the other side, owning it. Major Campbell hasn't come to Birmingham to negotiate. He has come to crush. For days, his specials have torn through Shelby territory, smashing pubs, lifting runners, dismantling everything Tommy has built. He carries the personal authority of Winston Churchill. In his mind, this meeting has one purpose: dictate terms of surrender to a common criminal. What Campbell cannot conceive is that Tommy Shelby isn't walking in to surrender. He is walking in to perform a judo throw, using his opponent's own weight to flip the entire hierarchy. Campbell chose the venue. He announces this the moment Tommy sits down, offering tea with the easy confidence of a man whose authority has always been granted rather than earned. The Crown, the police, the state, every institution Campbell has ever served handed him rank by default. And so the parent-child frame he opens with is completely natural to him. He has never needed to earn a room. He has only ever needed to walk into one. That assumption is the blind spot Tommy is about to walk straight through. Tommy doesn't accept the frame. I responded to an invitation because I want us to understand each other. I'm a businessman. 2 sentences. The cop versus criminal dynamic erased. He resets the interaction as a negotiation between equals, stripping Campbell of the moral authority he depends on. There is no law and outlaw here. There are only 2 men with something the other needs. Campbell feels the ground shift beneath him, and the feeling is deeply unfamiliar. He has never been in a room where invoking his rank didn't immediately settle the question of who was in charge. So he does the only thing he knows: escalates. He produces a document with Tommy's sister's name on it, found in the bedroom of a known communist.
My men found this in the bedroom of a known communist. It has your sister's name on it.
Your family is compromised. Your loyalty is suspect. This provocation probe is a weapon Campbell has used throughout his career. He has no reason to expect anything different now. What he gets instead stops him cold. I do not share that fantasy. And as for my sister, I've already dealt with the situation. Bureaucratic, completely unmoved. Tommy reduces his own sister to a handled administrative item and hands Campbell nothing. No anger, no shame, nothing to grip.
I do not share their fantasy. And as for my sister, I've already dealt with the situation.
Here is where Campbell's psychology begins to unravel in a way he doesn't recognize. Every time Tommy refuses to react, Campbell feels the inadequacy of his own toolkit more acutely. He is a man who has only ever controlled rooms through intimidation and institutional pressure.
Freddie Thorne is at the very top of my list.
I'll cross him off. He won't be returning to the city.
Faced with someone who feels neither, he doesn't adapt. He doubles down. Each escalation exposes him further. Every attack becomes intelligence Tommy files away. And then, having absorbed every blow without flinching, Tommy pivots and goes on the attack. You and your specials will leave my businesses alone. No more raids, no more smashing up pubs, no more lifting my runners. You will turn a blind eye to all of my gambling operations.
You and your specials will leave my businesses alone from now on. No more raids into our territory. No more smashing up pubs. No more lifting my runners. You will turn a blind eye to all of my gambling operations.
Campbell has Churchill's backing and days of territorial decimation behind him. And the man across the table is making demands. This is anchoring, an opening position so audacious it seems delusional. Tommy isn't expecting agreement. I have what you're looking for. I have the guns. 4 words and everything collapses. Who holds power? Who is exposed? Who has been performing confidence they don't possess? This is asymmetric information deployed at the exact moment Campbell's arrogance has made him most vulnerable. He doesn't say he found them. He says he has them. Present tense, controlled. He has transformed himself from criminal suspect into gatekeeper, and the weapons that define Campbell's entire mission are now behind a door only Tommy can open.
I have the guns.
What guns?
When I used to play games.
Wait.
Possession alone is not leverage. Leverage requires consequence. So Tommy builds one. If I am taken into police custody for whatever reason, those guns will be shipped to Liverpool. From there, they will go directly to Belfast and be sold to the Irish Republican Army. Not a threat to hide the guns, a threat to sell them to the one organization that haunts Campbell most. Because this is the real knife in the wound. Campbell didn't just fail to contain the IRA in Ireland. That failure is the reason he is here, doing field work in Birmingham instead of advancing in London. It is the source of every overcorrection he has made since. The aggression, the need to be seen crushing rather than negotiating, the desperation to deliver a clean win that restores his standing. Tommy has read all of it. When I've achieved what I set out to achieve, I'll let you know where to find the guns. You'll be a hero. You'll probably get a medal.
You'll be a hero. You'll probably get a medal.
A face-saving story where Campbell played the long game and delivered through superior patience. He doesn't have to see himself as a man who bent to a gangster. I'd prefer if we don't shake hands on it. The last move of a man with no moves. Tommy doesn't let it land. Why would I shake the hand of a man who didn't even fight for his country?
Why would I shake the hand of a man who didn't even fight for his country?
He walks out with his business secured, his guns protected, and the most powerful man sent to destroy him now working on his behalf. But the significance of this scene runs deeper than one winning negotiation. What Tommy has just proven, to Campbell, to Churchill's apparatus, and to himself, is that institutional power is not the only kind of power. That the right information, deployed at the right moment, beats rank every time. That a man who cannot be shamed, cannot be threatened through ordinary pressure, and refuses every frame he is handed, is functionally impossible to control. This is the insight that will carry Thomas Shelby out of Small Heath and into Parliament. He will use this exact template: absorb, reframe, control information, offer a story, against MPs, against lords, against the entire political establishment. The adversaries will grow more sophisticated. The stakes will become genuinely civilizational, but the engine underneath stays the same. You are watching, in this quiet tea room, over untouched cups of tea, the first field test of a method that will take one man from the back streets of Birmingham to the corridors of Westminster. And the performance makes it all work. Campbell is loud, expansive, a man who needs to fill a room to feel powerful. Cillian Murphy plays Tommy as his exact opposite: stillness, economy, a voice that never rises above a murmur. That stillness is the principle of least effort made physical. The person who expends the least visible energy is perceived as the most dominant. Tommy creates silence rather than filling it, and Campbell rushes to fill every vacuum with words, turning himself inside out while Tommy watches and waits. Campbell descended on Birmingham believing he was the civilizing force. He believed he was the protagonist of this story, and Thomas Shelby was the obstacle to be removed. By the time he stands up from that table, the story has been rewritten. Thomas Shelby isn't the obstacle. He never was. He's the one holding the pen.